Okay, so now we're coming into part 2. So I'm going to close this and we're going to get out of the body. And there's a lot of other things I can play with in here, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to go to the face. And so when we're doing the face, what we want is we want pre. There's this little section in here, create face fit skeleton node. When you hit the question marks, it shows you what you need to do. I'm going to hit this, boop, and I get this controller right here. Let's just go to the 2 viewports and let's make this the right one. The right side one, that is. And I can take my move tool, bring this down so it's at the base of my chin, and then if I scale it down, it brings down the node. So it's just above my head. Okay, great. And that's cool. Next thing, I want to select my face, so I hit this. And try not to mess this up. Like, seriously, try not to have to undo and redo things, because this is sometimes finicky. Thinking. Come on! Okay, there we go. And we'll just put that weight face to head joint. Okay, great. And then there's all head. So with all head, I've got to go in here and pick all my geometry, right? So I grab the teeth, the tongue. Let's go into wireframe so you can see what I got. Everything. I'm going to grab my eyeballs. Oh, don't grab your freaking controllers. Right, there's some curves in here you can easily accidentally select. So you see those circles right there? There's a blue circle. Don't select that. Did I get that one over here? Zoom in here. And actually, if I just go and I check, I can look at my object list of what's selected. And it looks like they're all right. Tongue, teeth, upper, lower, eyes, inner, outer. And do I have the body? I already got the body selected. It's actually not showing me the full... Oh, the body's at the very top. Okay, cool. So, let's go. All head. Great, new skin cluster, fine. Okay, and then I just want to make sure, do I have one piece selected or 2? So there's the eye outer. I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to grab both of the eye chunks. Okay, so I got eye outer and inner selected. And this is the... What the hell is this one? This is the left eye. Don't get them screwed up.
I don't know. He was all cross-eyed. I don't know what happened.
So I'm going to grab these ones here, and I'll double check. I've just got 2 things selected. Okay, cool.
Right eye.
Okay, and then I've got, what, down in here? I got the upper teeth, and I got the lower teeth, and the tongue. Whoop. Is that it right there?
Yay, tongue.
Good. So I got them all selected. They're all in this part of the list. The first part is done. And there is advanced sections in here where you can do some other things. Okay, you can have a head that's not attached to an advanced skeleton body. Next thing, eyeball. Let's go and hit 5. So the eyeball goes in and it does a face fit placement. Okay, and I'm going to select... And you want to do this on the right side of the character. Okay, eyeball. Boop, and it, okay, replaces it, so it puts in this eye chunk here to help control this. Eyelid outer, following the little examples here. You can also select a vertex on the edge loop to identify where to separate upper and lower. Anyway, well, I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to go in here and do it. I think this one gives me a nice edge loop, so I'm going to use that. And I have to wait a second. Okay, cool. And then I go over here and I'm going to grab this edge here. And I'll lead them in. Sometimes if you're having problems, you can just isolate this thing. And I can go in and I'll select an inner loop here. A good inner loop? Yeah, it is. Make sure it's continuous. Okay, and if I go in here and eyelid inner... Actually, I get a mysterious bad feeling. Okay, hope that worked. Eyelid, lip outer. I might just go in here and hide my bones for a second. I'm just going to go to joints and hide that. And if I go to lip outer, hit the question mark. Okay, it's going to go in the outer lips. And if I gotta go here to edge, bloop, grab that, lip outer. Main, doing some thinking. Okay, try not to be impatient with it. Try not to double click on anything else while you're doing this, because it's easy to become impatient. Easy to become impatient. Okay, good, 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 good. So I got the lips taken care of. Now the eyebrow inner, so I'm going to go over here. And you can select them out of order, or not out of order, out of line if you want to. I'm just going to try to keep it something like, I think my eyebrow is going to be something like this. And I'm selecting vertices this time. It'll be something like this, we'll say. Boop. Okay. And then we got the forehead. And if I go in and I select a vertice here, and I got to select one up here. I'm going to go into the hairline. And then I was playing around, and I think I like that one right there. Okay, dear God. Forehead. Bloop. That's nice. Okay, we're almost to the bottom of this. And the jaw pivot. So where does the jaw pivot point? Typically, it's somewhere right in the front of the earlobe. Take that. And again, you can hit the question mark if you're unsure as to where to place these things or what it's looking for. Jaw corner. And this one here is for the jaw, and it's going to be in the middle jaw. Okay. Great. And throat. So I'm going to go in here, grab a vertice for the throat, kind of where the Adam's apple would be. Fine. And then we got a cheek. And I'm going to zip in here and we'll grab the cheek. I think I'm going to grab something like right there. There. I'm being fussy. We can edit it afterwards. Cheek razor. So if I go in here and I grab a vertice, I'm going to go right to the bottom of the eye bag. Maybe that one right there. Cheek razor. Great. And the nose. Okay, so far so good. I haven't blown anything. Blow your nose. And if I go, oh you bastard, go away. Okay, and if I go in here and I do a nose under, vertex, boop, nose under, nose corner, go in here, grab a vertice, corner of the nose. Okay, then I've got to create my jaw curves. I just hit this little button right here. There's extra nose options for nostril flares and stuff like that. I do like nostril flares. Don't do it. Okay, I'll leave it alone. I can make my own blend shapes later if I need to. Jaw curves, you can tweak the curves if you want to. And, you know, the more you play with this, the better you'll get. And you can just sit down and experiment all day. But I'm going to hit build face. And when I do this, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch. And it starts to create these controls for me. Okay. And as far as I can tell, it's doing some strange conversion where it's converting the face to end cloth, and yeah, it's exciting. We're just going to sit back and watch. Okay. And I'm not sure what else to do right now. I just find that it's going through each one of the steps. If I look, I really don't want to move this thing around because I don't want to interfere. I get superstitious at this point. I do notice that sometimes it'll hang, and it can hang for a minute or two, maybe even 5 minutes, and just be patient. It will do it. You'll probably almost skip over this. I should fast forward this section or something like that, but we're seeing it happen. And also remember, I can't remember if I said this before, don't wait your character before you do this step. Just in case this doesn't work, if you wait it and it doesn't, this whole thing doesn't work, then you're going to be really angry. And advanced face created. My God. And then you can start to do some testing. So if I grab this and I move it around, okay, it looks like it's working. And if I go in and I grab the eyeball controls, check them out, it works. And this is also a very good time to save, okay, because you've made it work. And then you can go and do some other features on this too if you feel like it. There's some other wonderful tools But that's the end of it. There's 10 minutes and I've finished this part. Stop!